Phil has the pignosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works.
Ended the marathon. Yes, I was drunk at that point. Luckily, I was able to sober up and everything and spend some time with my wife before I passed out. But it was absolutely wild. All that happened, okay? Now, you might say, well, Phil, was it all real? Okay? Well, let me put it this way. For the most part, it seems like yes. It does seem like some of the stuff was fake because I looked at my kind of analytics. You know, you get them after a day or two. And it basically says that on that stream, I think I made like $800. Now, we were counting, and it said I made over 1,200. See? So something doesn't jive there. So what was fake, what was real, I don't know. Could it be? I know I didn't make like over $400 in tips that day. We did make some tips, but not that much. So basically, yeah, it's like I really don't know what what was real and what wasn't. I legit don't even know who was legit. Like someone was giving fake stuff, but who was it?
Okay, where's the evidence? Present evidence of what you're saying.
There's two things, all right, going on here at the same time. And basically, they both really got to me. And that's why yesterday's content was different, okay? One thing is very personal, something that has happened this week that has hit myself and my family really hard. And basically, yesterday was a horrible day. All right, there's two halves to this thing that went down yesterday. And the other half is that it was an experiment to some extent. And it wasn't planned. It just kind of happened. And as it happened, I was like, well, this is fascinating. Because now what we can do is actually take this data to try to see how it affected things and, you know, maybe use it as a positive for improvement and stuff like that. So let's talk. Let's talk about yesterday. So first off, there was no podcast. All right? With no podcast and all gameplay, immediately you could tell some people were turned off, didn't tune in or saw there was no podcast and left. All right? If anything, this is direct, actual evidence that people have adopted me as a podcaster, as someone who does content other than just gaming, that there are distinct groups of people who come here just to hang out with me rather than it being me play a game. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a good thing. Why? Because I'm getting older, okay? In just a few weeks, I'm going to be 43 years old, and I'm at the point in my life, they call it you're over the hill. I think we all got to accept this. I am more than halfway through my life at this point. Okay? I'm not going to get any faster, any stronger, any more viable. All right? This is not going to happen. At this point in my life, I can maintain, and then there's going to be a decline. This is just the reality of human existence. It's called the human condition. All right? Many people can't face it. I am. I'm trying to do this gracefully, age gracefully, and understand my limitations and the fact that I'm not 20 years old anymore. Okay? I can't just sit here playing games all day, every day, and expect that, number one, I'm going to play them at any kind of level that's going to be entertaining, that number two, my stamina is going to keep up with all of that, and that number three, I'm going to be able to continue to make a living working like that, okay? The reality is thus, I need to change and make new kinds of content.
Phil never changes. He's never going to change. He's always going to be who he is, and there's no getting around that.
Someone tipped $1.50 and says, I feel like you did it because August the Duck's video on you went viral. It didn't go viral. It's doing exactly the same as every other documentary about me. It hashes through the same kind of content, the same kind of stuff. It didn't go viral. Would have been if it had like 10, 20 million views. It's not viral. You don't know what the word viral means.
That's like me, right? That's like me.
Okay, it's basically the same drama content, okay? Now, the other factor involved in all of this, all right, is very simple, okay? I wanted to do a test to see what would happen if I had an entire day where I did not ask for contributions, where I did not mention goals and hype them up, where instead I just let the gameplay content speak for itself. Now, it's a little difficult to judge because perhaps if I had done the podcast, it would have been different. Maybe there would have been people who showed up to the podcast and supported it. You know, I don't know. You know, this is all hypothetical. You never know, right? But the results are the results. I didn't mention contributions. I didn't ask for contributions. All I did was shout them out as they came in, mentioned where we were with our running tally, okay? And all day long, I did not hit a goal.
Bravo. Bravo.
In fact, I only got about halfway to my goals on both streams. Okay? So I'm just going to make it known for those out there that say, hey, Phil, if you just sat around and played games and made it all about the games, and that was your focus, you would have been fine. The problem is that you don't just focus on the games. You have these other segments, you have this other content, you talk about, just go games like you used to. Okay? Well, I'm just going to be honest with all of you. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't. All right? It's incredibly hard in this day and age to make a living just focusing on video games. This is a bad take. All right? And I see all three roads, and I don't know what the right course of action is. And to be quite frank with you, I don't actually believe there is a right choice. But allow me to present to you the three paths based on my observations recently, okay?
Get me that banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze the peel, it comes in. Squeeze banana.
So, course number 1 is a simple course, but it's a course that would mean a lot of changes for me. All right? Sell out. Just give up on the fact that I've been this stubborn asshole for the last 10 to 15 years of my life and career, and say, I give up on trying to be different. I give up on trying to do things in a different way. I should just do what's best for myself and my family and say, fuck all this. Stop standing on my own laurels, my own values, my own loyalty, my honesty. What does it all really mean anyway? Right? At the end of the day, does any of it actually matter? Or does what matters is that I have the ability to provide for my family? Okay? So when I say this, what do I mean? I mean, immediately I start reaching out to every major company that makes games, all those PR managers in between, indie game companies, game peripheral companies, every single fucking company. And I say, hey, let's make a deal. Send me your game. Send me your product. Send me this, and I will shill it. Right? I will shill everything possible. I'll use your referral code. I will play your game early, and I will not break the street date, and I won't say a negative word about your game. I'll kiss its butt. I'll do exclusive stream previews for my audience so they'll see games ahead of time, and I'll get everything early, and I'll do advanced reviews and sneak peeks, and you can fly me out to events where you can schmooze me in person and fluff me up so that I can get hype for your game and say your game is the best game ever. Everyone should be excited for it. Everyone should buy it. And you, in turn, will give me money, or you will give me exclusive access to that so that then I will benefit from it. And then it'll be you pat me on the back, I pat you on the back, unspoken rule that we will keep this in the loop, and we'll all just keep helping each other in a circle. And that's how we all make bank, and that's how we all get by. Ladies and gentlemen, any content creator that you see that is a gamer or influencer who abides by everything that I just mentioned has sold out. They don't make content because they're passionate about it. They don't make content because they care about what they're putting out. They make content because they want to make money, to make a living, to support their family, to make bank, to get rich, and to essentially take the bag.
There's probably a reason why I haven't had an offer on Twitch to do a sponsored stream since early October. I'm just saying, probably because these fuckers spam everyone who I do sponsored streams for. No one wants to deal with that shit.
That's it. Now, is there anything wrong with that? That's up to you to decide. That's your own choice. Many people don't see any issue with it, and they go watch these big creators who get thousands and thousands of viewers on their streams, who get all the access, who get all the extra stuff. I could have done that and done that over a decade ago. I was in that group. I chose actively to not do it, but I could. It would mean a complete shift of focus. It would mean a complete and utter change from the content that I have put out for the last 16 plus years. There would be no honesty. It would be all fluff. Now, the streams would be way more positive. You would never hear me talking about detractors ever again. I actually mean that. Like, it would mean I have to never be honest again about any of that stuff. I have to pretend like it's all white noise and doesn't exist and doesn't get to me. It would just be me talking about games, game news, and all these promotions. Here's a referral code. Please click it. Please buy this merch. Please buy this game. Here's, it would be very different from who and what I am today and always have been. It would be a complete change of take.
The sponsorship is now gone.
There is another path going to the right. And that path, ladies and gentlemen, is the path of drama. The path of hate. The return of the old school, classic, no holds barred, no punches pulled, say whatever the fuck I want, do whatever the fuck I want, because I'm the big dog in the yard and no one's gonna fuck with me. The return of the king of hate, darksydephil. I shit on everything, I make fun of everything, I razz everything, and I cause drama. I talk shit and everyone hates me and I hate them back. So I'm constantly arguing with people. We've got arguments, we've got fights, I'm going on podcasts and I'm fucking tearing people a new asshole, but then they're tearing me a new asshole. And we got people at each other's throats and I'm appearing on Lolcow Live and Kino Casino and I'm screaming at the host and they're screaming back at me and we're going crazy. And there's just drama left, right, up, and down. Darksydephil always causing problems for everyone. He just won't keep his fucking mouth shut because he bothers everyone and he talks shit about everyone. Why can't he just shut the fuck up? But it's very entertaining when he opens his mouth and you always want to hear the next thing he's going to say because you don't know how crazy it's going to be and you don't know who he's not afraid to piss off next. That's the right-hand choice.
The king of hate. Hateful speech constantly. I'm Mr. Hateful Speech. Everyone knows that.
Internet blood sport. I'm coming at all these motherfuckers who've come after me for the last 10 to 15 years. I'm going to destroy every single fucking one of them. And then when I'm done with them, because it won't take long to go through these fucking schlubs who shat on me for so long. When I'm done with every one of those fucking losers, and they're just a pile of broken fucking bodies at my feet, then I'm going after everyone else. No one is fucking safe from the king. Now, what's hilarious about that is that everyone is going crazy right now. Everyone is going nuts in the chat, right? They are. Everyone, whoa. It's funny because the first option I mentioned, the left road, going towards gaming and butt kissing and selling out, some people were like, we would like that. We're okay with that. Now I go to the drama side and people are like, oh my God, yes, drama. Do it, Phil. Change, rip everyone, rah, 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 right? But you have to understand something, okay? Just like the left turn goes into selling out. When you go left, and you turn that direction, you have to understand something. You can't go back. Once you're a shill, you're always a shill. It never changes. You will always be that shill and you can't stop it. You will have to be that for the rest of your career because no one's going to believe you after you've sold out and lied for so long. If you go to the right and you become ultimate drama, the return of the king of hate, and I'm here to destroy the internet and fuck everyone, right? That also is an irreversible change because now, once you go down that vortex, all right, willingly, which I have not done, I have been incredibly resistant. And I keep telling you guys, I don't want to go down that vortex. I think that it would be destructive. To be quite frank, I think that would result in some of the most interesting, most entertaining content the internet has ever seen. And also it would destroy people's fucking lives.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
And the third road is the hardest. And the third road is the most challenging and the toughest. All right? Because the third road is the road that no one travels. It's the road, don't sell out, but don't become a drama queen, person here. But the third road is the road where I listen directly to my viewers. And I do my best to take constructive criticism and change for the better in the future. But I be my own person. I don't become the shill sellout. I don't become the drama queen, king of hate. But instead, I'm just me.
Full-time beggar.
I sit here every day and I hang out with you and we have honest, fun conversations about gaming, about news, about other stuff. I do branch out from time to time and do different kinds of content, but it's not always my major focus. If new hot games come out, we can go back and enjoy them. If a chill indie game's out, we can hang out and like it. But we can also adjust and pivot on the fly. I'm not going to be the king of hate or the king of anything. I'm not going to be the shill king where I make a ton of money, but I'm still going to be me, and I won't lose myself, and I won't have to change and take the easy way out like everyone else has. All right? But there is a caveat to all of it. All right? And here's the caveat. Here's the kicker. Here's the catch. Here's the trick. Here's the thing that so many people seem to have issue with when I take that third road. All right? The road far less traveled. I have to do things differently. And because I'm doing it differently and I don't have sponsor money and I don't have drama money, I have to ask my viewers for money. Because I'm asking you daily if you like the third road, the road that's the hardest out of all of them, where I'm not going to get big corporations backing me and a bunch of people who like internet blood sports throwing their money at me. I'm going to need those who want that different kind of content to actually come and support it. And I'm going to be asking you every day. And I'm going to be asking you, Jasper.
Oh my God, if you don't tip me today, now I can't get dinner for Jasper Kitty. What about my way? And what's wrong with my way? All right, honestly, what's wrong with my way? Because the major complaint everyone says is you just ask too much.
What I said was, let's eat some fucking pizza. Send me some money so next week we can order pizza, which you will help me to order, and we'll have a fun pizza party together. And then we did it. And then it was fun. So what's wrong with that?
We've got actual creators on the internet making documentaries about me saying I'm the greediest creator. Are you fucking kidding me? Have you ever watched anyone else, you pathetic fucking schlub? You are so lame because you take the low-hanging fruit, the easy target that everyone's already targeted, to make a worthless fucking video that rehashes the same shit and just ignores the fact that there are people 47 times worse than me who actively hurt people on a fucking daily basis to get ahead. But somehow I'm the greediest person on the internet. Get fucked, you disingenuous fucking loser who has no idea how to actually make a documentary. What a fucking loser schlub to pull my name out of the hat and say I'm the greedy guy. You're nuts. Specifically, Twitch terminated the agreement following its investigation of repeated instances of inappropriate conduct involving hateful slurs.
We can get our first sub of the day because no one on Kick has become a sub whatsoever. I don't know what's going on over on Kick recently. Let's get some subs. Let's get some tips. Let's get a super chat. How about some gifted memberships, of which we got none today? Let's hit the goddamn goal because we want to get to 60. You want to see me stuff my bloated face with Girl Scout cookies. So cut the shit. Let's get it going right now.
Disgusting beggar.
Let's get some support. What is happening? Let's do it. What are we waiting for? What are we dragging our feet for? Let's hit the goal right now. Then we can just play Pirate Yakuza and not have to worry about hitting any goals at all. Let's get our final contributions in. Hit that 150 right now. Let's do it.
You can tell the difference. There's passion and there's lack of passion. People who just do it for the money. You know?
You will tip me $40 right now if I properly address Ashton berating my wife again. All right, you ready? Ashton is fucked up for ever bringing up my wife. He should never have her name in his mouth. And I've spoken with him about it. And if he continues to bring her up in his content, whether it's his show or mine, Smart Guys, I will no longer work with him. We've had it out. I talked to him about it. It's fucked up that he would ever bring her up. It's one thing if he brings me up and he wants to razz on me because he's helped me out tremendously. All right? My wife has nothing to do with him or his content.
And I swear to God, if he fucking brings her up again in a negative way in his content, I will cut ties with that man. Wow, they didn't get their balls down yet. What the hell?
I want to say thank you to everyone. First of all, sorry for the tech issues. I'm going to restart my PC right now, like between the streams, and hopefully that'll stop everything from turning off tonight. But sorry that the camera turned off. Sorry that the capture turned off. I hope you enjoyed the 2 hours we played today. Good progress. We'll continue on exploring the whole western district of the map next time. And of course, the story is in this area as well. So we'll probably end up doing both. I always have a great chill time with you guys when we play this. So thanks to everyone who chilled, and there will be more coming of Pirate Yakuza soon. Peace out, and I'll see you later.
Spread my legs here for spread my legs. Whoa. Well, you know what they say. You heard the saying, spread the cheeks, money for weeks. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.